Mm.
If you can hear me, Isaac, please make a sound. Oh my god, there you are! Let me see if I can get the camera on your crib to function, okay? Okay. Oh my god. Little freak, it's actually you. You don't know what it's been like here. Mom and Dad are completely out of their minds. I'm gonna call them now. They need to know you're okay. Okay, just wait there.
I could not let her do that.
Pick up. Isaac, where'd you go? Wait, what's that say? What it looks like. What it is? So, I guess you're not my brother after all? You're just some evil shape-shifting alien? Okay. I was prepared for this possibility. So, where's my actual brother? Can you tell me that? What did you do with him? hell does? If only you hadn't let her take that journal, I might have finished my program to translate it. You know what I think? I think you're just as confused as I am. You can point to a sign that says evil alien all you want, but you haven't been acting like one. Don't you still care about our family? Okay. Good, because if we're actually doing this thing, I'm going to need your help.
My help? My help with what? She had used the business card Wendy had left to somehow get into her email. From there, she hacked into the Mommy Command Center, an interface which controlled all operations associated with my crib. My sister was now in control. And this was the girl who didn't want to go to MIT next year.
Hey, Mr. Body Snatcher, I need you to stand up now. I only control the crib, remember? Getting past security, that's your job. Okay, it's go time, all right? I need you to turn off that laser.
I was nothing to this person. I had no reason to help her. And yet, I couldn't stop myself.
Hell yes. See, I knew you weren't totally evil. Okay, now we have to be as quiet as possible. The security drones ahead are outfitted with sound sensors. Even if they can't see you, they can still hear you.
God, I was good.
Oh, great. Looks like the personnel elevators are depowered at night. See if you can get yourself inside. If you can somehow give it a surge, I can get us to the right floor, okay? Okay, elevator's back online. I'll select the floor on my end. him to beat the asshole at his own game.
So now it was a race.
We do make a pretty good team, don't we, little freak?
Who would translate the journal faster? My money was on Cleo. That girl never failed to astound me.
Crap, the elevator depowered again. Go ahead and get it started. Maybe it needs more power? Okay, try giving it some more. I think that was too much. Isaac, are you okay? Just make some kind of noise if you're okay, buddy. Isaac? Oh God, I can hear you. Oh, thank God, I can hear you. Okay, that's enough noise now. You can stop making noise. Isaac, stop crying.
But I just couldn't stop. Of course. Gilbert the goat. Why did you calm me so?
All right, finally. Okay, let's get going. Okay, I think I figured this out. The facility's cargo elevators are still operational. I'm taking you to something called the car test room. Hopefully we can catch a ride up. Just please, Isaac, no more crying. Okay? We can't let the security drones hear you.
I knew I had to stay quiet, but there was some deep part of me that just wanted to sob. She had a point. I was supposed to be an architect of divine peace or whatever, not a whiny little brat. And yet, I was still asleep at the wheel. But nap time was about to be over. Time to turn on the light.
Nice. And remember, you have to stay quiet.
Once again, I couldn't help myself.
Isaac, stop laughing. You hate it. Why? You don't find it funny? Just shut the
Hey, I booted him from the system, and I'm sending you to my office now. We're gonna catch this scumbag, you hear me?
On my way back to Elliot's office, my thoughts raced. What my sister had asked in the elevator, if I was really this evil, shape-shifting alien, why did I act like such a little baby? What had made me laugh when I knew I shouldn't? That stupid goat. And what had made me stop crying when I knew I had to stop crying? That stupid goddamn goat. Why did I love him and hate him at the same time? I didn't know. All I knew was that once again, I had screwed everything up. Used my powers when I shouldn't, put my family in danger. So once again, I decided to do nothing. To simply let go. And once again, I became the baby. But this time, I finally understood the baby wasn't me. I always hated Gilbert, but you, Isaac, you loved him, didn't you? I hadn't shapeshifted into a baby, I had possessed one. This perfect, innocent creature. This was you.
Farmer Jane spent the entire morning picking vegetables in the garden to get ready for the barnyard bash. She picked 10 tasty
You were just a baby, soothed by your mother's voice. I couldn't help but wonder, what was she doing right now?
squash, 6 snappy snow peas, 5 fine fennel, 4 fresh figs, 3 crisp carrots,
You! Goddamn robot!
I think you've done it.
Yeah, Dad, just relax. Okay, so have we really destroyed every single piece of IoTech?
In this house, yes. Next step, we destroy and dispose of the entire soulless company.
Breathe, honey.
They kidnapped our son. And Cleo has the photo evidence to nail their asses. I don't know why we are not on the phone with that detective right now.
Because I've told you 3 times now. IO Industries have had contracts with the police force since 1995.
We take this online, baby. Bury them in a Twitter storm. It'll be a national news story by morning.
Will you just listen to her for once? Look, I am not one to talk, but she was right about this. And if we had just listened to her in the first place, Isaac might be safe.
Wow. Not sure what to say.
Just tell us, what do we do?
Oh, thank God you're okay.
Oh, God. This guy. He wasn't gonna love this.
Yeah, I knew they tried to pull something like this. I mean, that's family for you, right? No interest in the weirdo until they realize the weirdo is worth something.
Here goes nothing.
The baby is still where? What, you finally realized what you did with him? But by all means, tell me. I've been waiting to understand this. Oh, I see. Oh, right, that's a bit awkward. Wendy? Okay, so I just got confirmation that you were right, and we are not dealing with a shapeshifter alien, but
At
we are
first, he appeared to be handling it
alien, and I realized
surprisingly
I rolled
well.
on that.
So, just to get this straight, you telling me we kidnapped an actual baby?
Yeah, it's looking that way, but that's fine. I'll double down on my efforts to translate that journal.
You know, the girl was actually pretty close to doing that herself.
Yeah, so what? Look, I'll be the one to figure out where your actual body is, and I'll find a way to get you back in it, and that'll restore your memories, and we'll finally figure out what you came here to do. Everything is gonna be fine.
But I still had the most important question to ask.
The baby? Oh, well, sure, yeah, I guess we'll have to return him to his family. It puts us in a tough spot, though, because we've already paid off the police department and riot control tech. But yeah, we'll figure out a way to get him back. Obviously, we can't actually return the baby. I mean, the legal liability is through the roof.
I know, but don't think that. He may be listening in on your thoughts.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. We'll return the baby. But really, we can't because of the legal liability. But it's not like we kill a baby.
Stop!
Well, then what do I think about?
I don't know. Hum a song?
Okay, we are killing that baby.
No, stop it! Don't say that!
How did I ever trust this dude?
Ow! What the hell, man?
What's happening on it?
He just zapped my earpiece.
He what?
Ow! He did it again. Just relax, buddy. We're not gonna hurt him, okay? Jeez.
What do you want me to do?
What do you think? Give him the gas.
If he's a baby, I'd really prefer not to hurt him.
And I'd prefer for him not to hurt me. Now, Wendy. You aren't in your right mind. You don't belong to that family. And as soon as we get your memories back, you'll realize that. Trust me. You don't care about this baby.
Man, I wanted him to be right. That would have made things a lot simpler. But the sad part was, I did care about you, Isaac. More than anything in this world. They had increased their security measures. The IO beast. My powers had gotten stronger, but not that much stronger. Elliot had won. There was absolutely nothing I could do. So that's what I did. Absolutely nothing. And found all you really wanted was to go back to sleep. Life went on this way. I forced myself to just let you be the perfect, simple being you were. And after a while, my consciousness drifted away from yours. Though we shared a body, I could move my mind independently. We were two beings, overlapping yet distinct. So, if you were the perfect, normal baby, what did that make me? Ah, there's the one. An infection, like your necrotizing enterocolitis. Something you picked up by mistake. But left untreated, was slowly killing you. If I knew how to cure you of me, believe me, I would have. So, I stopped making decisions. It wasn't my job to care for you. But it seemed someone else in the facility felt it was theirs.
Farmer Jane spent the entire morning picking vegetables in the garden.
Your father. I had taken his child from him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
9 nutritious nectarines, 8 excellent eggplants, 7 succulent squash, 6 snappy snow peas.
I decided the best thing was just to let you sleep. More time passed, and I just continued to let you be. To do the lovely things that little babies do. Still, I couldn't help myself thinking, what if my sister could beat Elliot to the punch, translate the journal before he did? I'd been trying my very best to convince myself that I didn't care. find them.
Guys, wake up. Dad. Dad!
What? You get it?
Like, it's working, right?
It's not just working. It's working flawlessly. Reb, wake up.
I'm awake.
Your daughter's
I'm
a
awake.
genius. Look.
Where?
On the screen.
September 23rd, 2009. Tonight I found myself parked on a cul-de-sac. Is this?
Yes. Keep going.
Okay. Staring at a house I couldn't recognize for a reason I couldn't remember. I did what I always do, trying to get my damn brain to work. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we save Isaac.
You are a miracle, Cleo, truly. I'm going to smoke a cigarette.
Mom doesn't smoke cigarettes.
Not too much anymore. Just read it. We are so proud of you.
September 23rd, 2009. Tonight, I found myself parked on a cul-de-sac.
With each word she
Staring at a
read,
house I couldn't
I felt
recognize for a
myself
reason I couldn't
drawn
remember.
deeper
I did what I
and
always do,
deeper,
try and get my damn brain
as though I'd already heard them,
played guitar.
as though they were always a part of me.
September 23rd, 2009. Tonight, I was parked on a cul-de-sac in Tahunga, California, in a van I've lived out of for 8 years. Staring at a house I couldn't recognize, for a reason I couldn't remember. I did what I always do, trying to get my damn brain to work. Played guitar, open chords, stupid chords, first ones they teach, but in them, I hear everything. I hear my failures. In 1962, I got her pregnant. Can't raise a daughter on 5 cents a word. I got a job. Wrote manuals for appliances. Told myself at least I'm typing, keeping my fingers in the habit. But after long days, I didn't reach for the typewriter. I reached for the damn false note. Then I realized they were all false notes. Can't play for shit. Not anymore. Better to do nothing. Sit in the shit. Why play with failing hands? I could just close my eyes. Play in my head. When you commit yourself to doing nothing, wonderful things emerge.
Can we do breakfast for dinner again?
Like you, Isaac.
I will start a petition to get them permanently swapped, if that's what my lady wants.
I just can't stop thinking about bacon.
I was the worst father since my own one. But still, I helped to create you and your sister.
Wait, Dad, there's that van again.
What van?
I've seen that van parked there the last 3 nights. There's a guy in it. See? Right there. Hey, you!
Cleo, don't!
We see you, you know.
Sure, I wanted to wave back at her.
Will you stop it? Get inside the house right now. You know, for a genius, you make some pretty dumb choices. You know that?
But I couldn't let her see me. No, I didn't deserve to know her. Not like this. Still, I'd like to leave you something, Isaac. One last dopey sci-fi tale for you to read when you're older. To make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did. See, back in 1977, when Rebecca was 7 years old, I didn't want to admit it, but inside, I was railing against what my life had become. If you looked at me, you'd never know it. Every morning I got up, drove into work. Every evening I came home and put my daughter to bed. But I felt so alone. Like no one could see the person I truly was inside. So one night when they were sleeping, I got in the car, went to the nearest theater, and saw a film. A film about a man who abandoned his family to follow an impossible dream, and it inspired me to do the same. September 25th, 2009. I grew up in the Depression. Young people don't understand. We had nothing. Not 5 cents for matinees. So I'd sneak in back of the theater, up through the orchestra pit. Saw a movie about a man who used his mind to make contact with an alien queen, built himself a rocket ship, went to visit her. I made that my life's goal, to make contact with the unknown. All through the 80s, I tried to do it. I talked my way into SETI, hoping they'd have answers. But after signing all the NDAs, all I found were a bunch of eggheads infighting over hypothetical nonsense. "30 years later, I find myself at a desk I don't remember, in a house I don't recognize, but the objects before me, I know them too well. They embarrass me. My journal. They say my handwriting is illegible, but I can still read it. My dementia clock. Every time I look at it, I'm surprised by what it reads. My medications. My daughter, who I haven't seen for 15 years, is now insisting I take them. Unclear why, but she wants me alive. My books. Looking at them, I feel a cocktail of pride and shame. My lockbox. Inside is the meager sum of my entire literary output. The only thing I could offer my daughter in return for taking me in. I can't even get the thing open, these damn hands. Then I saw it, corner of my eye. My guitar. The fact is, I'm losing myself. Neither my body nor my mind entirely belong to me anymore. My feet move in pathetic little shuffles, each step a battle. Better not to play, I remembered. Instead, I just closed my eyes, played in my head, and as I did, I traveled through galaxies, heard the crackle of lightning across gas planet surfaces, ringing pulses of neutron stars, and far off roars of supernovas. And then I heard other music, far away at first, but coming closer. Another mind, making music with mine. It was like we were jamming.
Where were you just then, Dad? I've been trying to wake you for 10 minutes.
Hi, Grandpa.
I wanted to thank my daughter for everything she did for me.
Can you put your guitar down? I need to give you your blood thinners.
Maybe just leave him for a sec.
Uh,
I bet he's dreaming up some sci-fi story, and we shouldn't break his
I could understand them perfectly.
Yes, I'm sure he was.
I'm halfway through Chronicles.
But I found
Grandpa.
I
Wanna hear my
couldn't
guess for the
speak.
twist?
It's actually all a simulation.
Hey, don't give it away.
Dad, I'm gonna take the guitar now.
Maybe let's just leave, okay? He looks really peaceful.
I have my own work to finish. Dad, let go!
Mom,
Just as I
relax.
lost my ability to communicate with other humans, I seemed to gain the ability to communicate with him. He told me on his planet he was a science fiction writer, just like me. His people had received a broadcast from our planet, some rich asshole, inviting them to visit. In that broadcast, they had decided that Earthlings were too egocentric, too individualistic, too repressed to be worth making contact with. But his writer's curiosity had gotten the better of him. He wanted to know for himself. I told him I couldn't argue with his people's assessment of us, that a couple of months ago I would have agreed. But now I have met this family. Family? He asked. Didn't even know what that was, if you can believe it. On his planet, everyone was family with everyone else because their minds were not bound to their bodies. In a blink, they could spark electricity. With a swipe of their hands, they could move things in space. And if they closed their eyes and focused, they could hear each other's thoughts. This way, it was impossible to hide. I suddenly began to laugh, harder than I'd laughed since I was a kid sneaking into movies. I thought I had to run far away to meet my alien, but all it took was coming home. December 21st, 2009. I am writing this journal entry to keep myself awake at 6 a.m., and I'm waiting for my family to come down the stairs. I need their help with the most important task of my life. Tonight, I finally met my alien friend. We had agreed on a location. The abandoned parking lot where I used to sleep before my daughter took me in. I flashed my brights. Three times, as we had established. And then flashed his back at me. He came down to meet me. I had one night to show him why us humans might still be worth writing about. I told him I wanted to introduce him to my family, especially to my granddaughter, her purity and her talent. She was the perfect argument for why this messed up species is still worth something. He told me he couldn't trust any human except for me. It was of the utmost importance that his existence on our planet never be discovered. I'd have to prove my point some other way, so I took him for a drive. To a drive-in movie. Place where us humans gather to collectively dream. I had him close his eyes, listen to the audience's thoughts as they got wrapped up in the story on the screen. That's when us humans are at our most beautiful anyway. In our dreams, we are unable to hide. As the sun began to rise, he told me it was time to take him back. But when we arrived at the parking lot, there were men dressed in black, loading something huge into a truck. His ship was being taken. We had to stop the bastards, whoever they were. I floored the gas fast as I could. I came to on the side of the I-5, car filled with smoke. When I looked behind me, he was gone. I followed him into the desert. But my legs were failing me. Then I saw him, disappearing into a cave. Inside, I found him on a rock. He told me that without his ship, he would eventually die. I asked, how could I help him? He told me he could shut his body down like a frog in winter, transfer his mind into mine. Two beings in one, overlapping yet distinct. He told me that in the process he might forget who he is, lose himself in the transfer. But that wouldn't matter because I would remember. And together we could go get help. I'm terrified, though. What if I forget? I forget so much these days. December 22nd, 2009. Today, I woke up on the sofa. My brain all muddled more than usual. I knew something bad happened last night, but I couldn't remember what the hell it was. Outside the window, I could see my van, a smoking hunk. I've had my share of hangovers, but nothing like this. I'd written a journal entry, but it was completely unintelligible to me. I guess soon this one will be the same. How futile. The doctor told us I'd likely suffered a traumatic brain injury, possible internal bleeding, need to get the CT back. She asked if I felt any different than usual. I told her I didn't, but I was lying. See, there is this voice in my head, and it's saying the same damn thing, over and over, like a Buddhist mantra. You have to get me home. 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 I don't know how to help this voice, but it certainly knows how to help me. I can leave everything to them. But I need to put the voice somewhere for safekeeping. I know just where to put it. The voice is watching me now as I write these sentences. I'll ask it for one last thing. To please take care of my grandson while you share his body. You two need to watch over each other now. I have to go now, but don't worry. They will find you, and they will take care of you. You're gonna love them, and then, when you're ready, they will get you home.
As I opened my eyes, my mind was flooded with thoughts. Your grandpa and I were the same. Aliens trapped in human bodies. In my heart, I knew every word I had just heard was true. But still, I had so many questions. Things I truly knew nothing. Except for one thing. We weren't with each other by mistake. Your grandpa, he had put us together. So maybe I wasn't an infection. A new word had entered my mind. I was your caretaker, Isaac. I decided right then I was going to get you out of there. But I couldn't do it alone. I'd need the help of your family.
One left.
Okay, the topographical map says there's a cave off the I-5 near to where he must have had his accident.
Brilliant. Okay, let's get in the car. I'll drive us there now.
Wait, drive where? What are you guys talking about?
To the alien's body. Come on, Cleve.
Mom, you didn't tell me you had a band. I want to hear your band.
We were terrible. Wait, the what's body?
Dad's saying if we go track down that cave, we might find the body of the alien who's possessing Isaac.
Are you hearing yourself right now?
I thought you said you were going to trust me from now on.
I am, but...
Then let's get in the car, and on the way, I want to hear more about this band.
We were terrible. Who's that?
It's like 1 in the morning.
Nobody move.
Hello! Hello, this is Elliot Rand from IO Industries. I'm so sorry to disturb you at this hour, but I'm here regarding your missing son.
Get in the car and get to that cave. I'm gonna deal with this asshole. Did you say Elliot Rand? I'm actually speaking to the Elliot Rand. Coming!
If Elliot was there, that meant he wasn't here. Now was my moment. If I was going to save your life, I would need to take back control. I had to figure out a plan. Quick. But then, I noticed something. I could no longer watch whatever I wanted. It was like we had Mom back watching us, concerned about screen time. And then it dawned on me. We did have a mom watching us. What if I could turn her to our side? I waited patiently for her response. But there was nothing. I'd have to take it up a notch.
Okay, you listen to me, bud. That man can't zip his own fly without my logistical support. If I'm here, Elliot's here. Just be patient, okay? We're figuring this out.
What if I could play on those motherly instincts of hers? As far as she knew, you were just my little hostage. And if she thought I might actually hurt you, well then perhaps she'd play with that.
Let's not do anything we can't take back. I'm ignoring this behavior. I know this is all an act, but maybe don't lean the baby's body against the trim like that. Those damn latches have been coming loose. Now, why did I tell you those latches? Stupid.
I'm so sorry, Isaac. But this was all for you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, so you wanted Gilbert. I could take you to Gilbert. course I'd never take it that far. But she didn't know that.
Are you insane? The electric shock will kill him.
Of course I'd never take it that far. But she didn't know that.
Are you insane? The electric shock will kill him. Okay. You have made your point. I'm coming down now.
Please, I'll do anything you ask. Just don't hurt the child.
Poor thing. Stuck in the palm of your widow hand. Together, we concocted a plan. Wendy would meet your mom and sister at the cave. Retrieve my body and bring it to the spaceship. Then she would pilot us to it. And I would say goodbye to you and this entire planet. When Elliot returned to find his alien had abandoned him, well, he'd have no reason to bother your family ever again. And you could grow into whatever wonderful being you were going to grow into. I thought the plan felt good. It was the only hope we had.
Alien, do you hear me? The girl and her mom are waiting outside, which means your body is too. But I won't be able to get you to it without triggering a full security reset. Once I do that, we'll have just 5 minutes to get you there. So I hope you're ready. I hope I'm ready.
I needed to gather whatever information I could, but I knew I'd only have time to check in on one of them. I chose your mom and sister. Had they really managed to find my body?
Oh, come on. Why isn't the gate opening? Where is she? God, I can't even look behind me.
It was a mistake, Mom.
You're saying that thing back there possessed my son by mistake?
If you'd just listened to Grandpa's journal, you'd understand.
Cleo, I haven't been totally honest. Your grandfather
Was a total asshole. He knew it too, Mom. It's all in the journal. He abandoned you.
I never wanted you to know.
Why is everyone in our family so petrified of sharing how we actually feel? Like, why don't you want to know why I decided not to go to college next year?
Maybe I'm scared that you're abandoning me too.
Abandoning you by not going to college?
Getting into drugs, running off with some boy.
I don't even like boys. I don't want to go to college next year because I don't want to go to college next year.
Meaning what?
I want to stay with you guys. Sure, I skipped a grade, but...
Is that all this is? Of course it's okay if you don't feel ready.
Yeah, tell that to Dad.
Oh no, your dad. You know, he was trying to raise money for his own startup when I met him. Probably would have done it if it weren't for me.
I'm glad. And I'd hate being raised by rich assholes. Speaking of...
Look, Oh, thank God.
Let's go get our baby back.
I found myself thinking, if I was really this alien from another world, I just hoped my people loved each other as irrationally as you humans did.
I've initiated the security reset. That gives us 5 minutes to get you into your spaceship and out of the city.
So, this would be my last ride with you.
Calling. Why is Elliot calling? It's okay. I got this, okay?
I had to admit, I was going to miss this, making you laugh.
After our recent breach, I figured it best to close any loopholes.
Please consult me in the future. How's our guest of honor?
Adorable as ever. Okay. I'm just watching him feed on the feed.
Well, I'll be back in a couple hours. I'm close to figuring this journal thing out.
I think he bought that, right?
Don't worry, Isaac. I'll be leaving you soon. Our time together will have been nothing but a bad dream. You'll go back to your home, and I'll go back to mine. There I was.
Let me get you closer to him.
To be honest, I scared myself. But lucky for both of us, you were unafraid. But now, I knew what to do. Or what not to do. I had to detach myself from you. I had to do nothing. Once again, I thought of that symbol.
Okay. I'm going to take him down now. Would you like to say goodbye?
Maybe I actually did. Maybe I just wanted to appease her. Man, it felt strange, getting used to this new body. Each step was a battle. Why, Isaac? I had only given you trouble. What did you see in me that I didn't see in myself?
I got it from here, okay? Safe travels home. I really do mean that.
It was time to go.
Oh my god. Look how he's holding on to you.
Cleo, it's him. It's actually him. It's our little Isaac.
Just thought I'd look at you
Got our little...
one last time.
Wait, look. Look, Mom, I think I see the alien. He's watching us.
Where?
Sure, I wanted to wave back.
Oh, he just ducked down. Hey, you up there!
Don't, Cleo! Be quiet.
But I couldn't let them see me. Not in this form. Not like this.
But
He's going to his own home, okay? Let's please just go back to ours.
I knew I had to move fast, but I had no clue how to start the ship. And yet something deep inside of me remembered. I was truly locked in now, no turning back. All I had to do was wait. But for some reason, my eyes kept drifting back towards Gilbert. What was I doing? I'd gotten myself out. My job was complete. I had no need to worry about you people anymore. But some strange part of me just couldn't help it.
No, sir, I don't understand.
See, I will let you and your daughter go safely if you just hand me your baby. I mean,
Sir,
the
please
alien.
step back from our vehicle.
Give me my alien!
Get off me!
Crazy hands off him, you pathetic nerd!
Oh, okay, yeah, roll up your window. No, ingenious maneuver. Yes, that will shield you from the 70-ton quadruped I programmed to attack your car.
Why don't you make your own baby?
You were in danger. I had to find a way to stop the ship from taking off. But it was impossible. The only way I could save you would be to abandon my one ride home. Perhaps this is the reason I'm writing this story. To absolve myself for abandoning you. From my time on your planet, I had learned you humans are essentially loving, confused, and yet beautiful beings. But you weren't my problem anymore. I had never really belonged to that mundane little family of yours. So, as my ship began to take off, I simply closed my eyes. I had always belonged to the stars.